All right, welcome back to Lions franchise here on Madden 24. Taking on the Raiders this week. They are 2-12, and this could be a preview of the Super Bowl matchup as we are number one in the NFC and they are number one in the AFC. We are in 92 overall. They're in 85 overall. Which, nothing to laugh at. Beat the Bengals last week 47-16. Player of the week, Gabriel Barkley, threw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and also rushed for a touchdown. No interceptions. Might have been the best game of his career. San Francisco, currently number 2, would take on the Eagles, Panthers, Falcons, Cowboys, Seahawks. Raiders got the bye. Jets, Bengals, Titans, Chiefs, and Ravens, Chargers. So we'll see how things change the next couple of weeks. We got 3 games left. I may try to. I'm only going to do one in this video, but I may do a video right after this. I don't think I've uploaded that Bengals video yet, so where do I think I can have success? In the running game, probably. Yeah, I don't think I've uploaded that Bengals video yet, so maybe it will come later today. Not that it matters when you're seeing this one, but I actually forgot I played that Bengals game, so maybe I'll upload that after I finish this. And then I'll play the Cardinals game, and then we'll only have 1 week left of the season. So just thinking out loud a little bit here. I guess we could defend the outside run. They do have Josh Jacobs. I want to run inside because I just said we wanted to run the ball. And we've got Gabriel Barkley here. Doing our passing drill. Maybe we'll actually get gold this time. We did get Amon-Ra St. Brown back last week. He played pretty all right. Did have a touchdown. Weber hanging on there to keep our multiplier alive. Up to ×8 now. ×10. This just might get us gold. Yep, we've got gold. Okay. Playing real well here. No, it's just the passing drill, but if we can find a rhythm early in the actual game, that would help. Would be nice to get Gabriel Barkley up to star development. Because then it might not be as hard to get him up to superstar. Although, as I've said before, this is probably going to be the last season of the Lions franchise. 20,000 points. All right. Is that good enough for star development? No. We do get the XP, though, so that's fine. Hopefully no injuries. We definitely need everybody healthy for this game. None on the defense, and it looks like none on the offense. So, see if there's any upgrades, and then we will jump right into the game. Jaden McPhee's got an upgrade. Let's do slot. +1 awareness, +1 man coverage, +2 press, +2 tackle. His man coverage is playing up to 99. So it's probably actually 98. Probably could put up his zone coverage a little bit when we get some more upgrades, but I think we were just focusing kind of on the man coverage. Awareness. Pass block, run block strength for Tyler Lindenbaum. Malcolm Rodriguez. We'll just go run stopper. Acceleration, awareness, zone coverage. He's gonna get another ability slot too. Short route KO. I don't know if I like that. How about secure tackler? Gabriel Barkley's got an upgrade. I'm gonna go improviser. Short accuracy, throw on the run, and throw under pressure. His short accuracy with our boosts from the coordinator is playing up to 99, which I really like. He also has good awareness from his boosts. Terrell Germain has an upgrade. Gavin Hutchins has an upgrade. Just kind of speed through these a little bit. Austin Church. I mean, these are offensive linemen. They're going to get upgrades to blocking, obviously. Awareness, pass block, finesse. And then Dylan Collins has an upgrade, and I really don't know where to go with him. His block shitting's bad. His zone coverage is good. Maybe we'll just keep going pass coverage. His man coverage, his speed, his tackling, and his zone coverage all go up. His zone coverage is pretty good. I don't think he sees the field a lot, though. If there were an injury, he would probably see the field quite a bit, though. So. Jump into the game versus the Raiders here. See what we can do. Can we keep our win streak going? We have not lost since we lost to the Chargers. Way back, whatever week that was. It's been a while. 100 catches so far this year for Ray Clayton. 25 touchdowns. Got Devontae Adams to go up against today. We're going to kick the ball off here. Raiders going to get the ball to start the game. And we'll come out and see what our defense can do. Who is their quarterback? That's what I want to know. Do they have a guy they drafted? They do. They have Douglas Pearman. 21 touchdowns to 4 picks. Over 3,000 yards. We know they still have Josh Jacobs. Let's see who else they have. Would like to know who's on this team. Douglas Pearman, obviously. 87 overall. Josh Jacobs is here. The backup is Russell Taylor, who's a rookie. Ben Mason at fullback. Devontae Adams. Dexter Buckner is here. And then Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfrow, Alex Jennings. Michael Mayer is here. Backup is Brevin Jordan. Colton Miller, he's a 90 overall. Parham. James. Robert Hunt. It's a fairly solid offensive line. Mario Jackson, only a 72 overall, might be a little bit of a weak link there. But Justin Andrews, Josh Pascal. Dylan Madison's an 81 overall. Max Crosby, obviously. leader on this defense, David Collins. Tyree Wilson's kind of developed nicely. Nate Hobbs. Landon Christie, who's been in the league for a couple of years. Roger McCreary. Marquez Denard has been in the league for a couple of years. Maybe not the best secondary, but it's not bad. James has been in the league for a year. And then I don't know how to say his name. I'm not even going to attempt it because I don't want to mess it up that horribly. But it looks like maybe Martin Emerson is injured. And then Carlson at kicker, obviously. And AJ Cole at punter. So, yeah, it looks like we don't have anybody injured. Martin Emerson is hurt. He's out for the game. Looks like maybe he got hurt in practice. And then DeJuan Jones, yeah, at right tackle. So if they were fully healthy, this would be an even tougher team to deal with. Going to hand this off to Josh Jacobs, and he is stuffed. Kirby Joseph coming up to make the tackle. Going to pitch it to him this time. And he has space. He's going to get about 9 yards. And I expect them to run the ball quite a bit today with Josh Jacobs. I don't know why you wouldn't when you have such a good running back. It's going to be weird seeing him in Green Bay next year. Then Aaron Jones went to Minnesota, didn't he? There's a sack. Rodriguez is going to bring the quarterback down. And that's really our style, is we just like to blitz the crap out of the other team. And hope that it works. And a lot of the time it does, so. I've been trying to think about what team I'm going to play as in the next Madden. I don't know that I'm going to do 3 franchises like I did this year, as Ed Oliver just made the sack. But right now I'm leaning towards the Denver Broncos because they are going to be pretty awful. Right now they probably have the worst quarterback room in the league, so. They just traded for Zach Wilson, which I don't know how much that helps you. 42 touchdowns on the year for Gabriel Barkley. Nearly 4,000 yards. Whole lot of interceptions, though. I don't know. Maybe if we can get to 50 touchdowns and keep the interceptions below 30, we might be able to win MVP. But there's also always the chance that, Ray Clayton just beats Gabriel Barkley for MVP. I was launching that one to Weber. Weber's going to make the catch, and there's a flag down. Pass interference. I'm actually going to decline it. I want the catch. I'd rather have the stats of having the catch than the 2 yards of the pass interference. I was gonna try to scramble there, but there just was not time. Okay, we could go play action here. This play doesn't get open that often, so I don't know how it's actually gonna work. Looks open enough. It's actually going to be picked off. That's not what we want. Seems like that play never works, and I should probably just stop running it. But Raiders with the ball again, and there's a run by Josh Jacobs. He's going to get forced out of bounds. I think that was probably, yeah, Jaden McPhee there. Jaden McPhee is by far our best corner. Although Kevin Brewer is a pretty close second. I actually really find that I draft corners a lot. I love drafting corner. You can never have too many good corners. Too many good defensive backs. I'm really surprised I haven't drafted a safety in this franchise. Like, and obviously we had Brian Branch. Kirby Joseph has really developed into such a good player. But like in my other franchise, my Patriots franchise with Malik Cunningham, I drafted a safety. My Browns franchise, I drafted a safety who was like superstar X Factor from the beginning. So safeties and corners. Safeties and corners seem like they tend to be like the highest overall of like any rookies a lot of the time. So McPhee gonna make the stop. It's 4th and 2. They're gonna punt. We get the ball at the 17, so the interception not gonna hurt us too much. Other than that, we didn't score. A run behind Ray Clayton here. Get 5 yards. I'm going to audible here because I didn't actually want to pick that play. Just go RPO and run it up the middle. It's a first down. Good enough. We're going to scramble here. Pick up 3. I mean, that's better than a loss. We said before the game in the press conference we were going to run the ball. We've done that a little bit. We also want to set up the play action. That one's picked off again. We've already thrown 2 interceptions. Okay. It's not going well so far. Let's hope our defense can bail us out again. Josh Jacobs with another carry. He's got 7 rushes so far. And 53 yards. And we're already to the end of the first quarter. All these rushing plays really running time off the clock quickly. I think I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit of the game. I do want you to hear the on-field sounds and stuff a little bit. And Josh Jacobs is gone. He is going to get stopped at about the 6-yard line. And I'm going to assume that they're probably going to end up scoring a touchdown. There's a pitch play, and yeah, just not enough guys to that side of the field. He's going to get tripped up, but still making it into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. They're obviously going to make the extra point here. They've got a good kicker. And the Raiders have the lead. Of course, we're playing in Vegas. They do have that advantage over us. I kind of want Leon Irving to be my return man. I don't really feel like going into changes. You know what? I'm going to. Whenever Amon-Ra St. Brown came back from injury, it messed up our depth chart. It's my slot wide receiver. Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's fine. Kick returner. Leon Irving's not even in the run. We could actually make Jaden McPhee our kick returner. Leon Irving is injured. I actually forgot about that. Did I just accidentally make Kevin Brewer the return man? I actually forgot that Leon Irving is injured. Or we could make it Damian Ballard. Jaden McPhee has more speed, though. Or we could just make it Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs has more speed than anybody. I just don't want him getting hurt on kick returns. And then the second guy can be Jaden McPhee. Okay. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we'll try it. Hopefully, Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't get hurt on a kick return or hurt because he's playing more on the kick returns. So he has a nice run there. 6 runs for 40 yards. I think we're going to try to set up a screen here. Probably a hold. This is probably coming back. It's actually going to be roughing the passer. Okay. I will take it. I think I'm going to change this to an inside zone. Pick up 2. That looked like way more than 2. I guess that it wasn't. Gonna break a tackle there. Get a couple of more yards. What was that, about 6? Brings up 3rd and 2. Hand it off up the middle here. 9 rushes for 54 yards. That's not a bad start. So we hand it off again here. Not going to get anything on that one. Gabriel Barkley going to take off here. Get the first down, but Gabriel Barkley is hurt. He's down. And that means Hendon Hooker is going to come into the game. Hopefully Gabriel Barkley is able to come back. We'll see. And then Hooker going to just toss it out to Gibbs. Going to only gain a yard there. It's 3rd and goal from the 7. Gabriel Barkley's got turf toe, and he will not be able to return to the game. Okay. Looks like Hendon Hooker is going to have to finish the game. We've had him had to finish a couple games before, but never this early into the game. Or at least not for a long time, as we are going to settle for 3 here. And then Hooker was sacked. And I don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully the defense can step up big. We do get points on the board. I'm really hoping Gabriel Barkley's not out for too long. I know he's going to be out the rest of this game, but hopefully it's... I mean, it might be a multiple-week injury. As we get a sack there, and Aiden Hutchinson going to recover the fumble. It's going to set us up at the 11-yard line. Well, we may look to lean heavily on Jahmyr Gibbs today. He's going to get 3 there. And then Hooker going to throw it out to Gibbs. Gibbs going to dive. That's a touchdown. Hendon Hooker to Jahmyr Gibbs. Scrambling and then making the throw on the run. And the diving effort from Jahmyr Gibbs. Enough to get into the end zone. We will take the extra point here. Make it a 3-point game. Hendon Hooker also doing the holding duties today. We'll kick it off here. We've got a 3-point lead now after the turnover. Ten unanswered points from us so far here. Gonna go for an RPO there. It's dropped. Jaden McPhee on the coverage. Branch gonna make a tackle. That's a gain of 6 for... I think that was Devontae Adams there. Gonna audible to a blitz here. And there's a catch. Devontae Adams again. I feel like, you know, in real life here, if the Raiders could find their quarterback, they might be in a good position. And it's hard to do sometimes, but if they could find a guy and just develop him, I mean, they've got a decent defense. They've got Devontae Adams. They've got some pieces. I really think they could be a team that could compete if they could just find a good quarterback. As they're going to punt here on 4th and 2. Gibbs is back. See if he gets a chance to return this one. He might. He's going to get up to the 18-yard line. Hopefully we can score here before the half. At the very least, get a field goal. I don't think I'm going to be super aggressive here, though. I'm going to just run a screen pass. As Gibbs breaks a tackle. Still going. It's down to the 43. We'll go hurry up here. I said I wasn't going to be super aggressive. I mean, we're going to run a draw play. 2nd and inches. I mean, we're just about into field goal range here. Maybe we'll look for Ray Clayton deep. We're gonna get sacked. That one's picked off. Okay. Can Ray Clayton not just go up and get it? I mean, make a play on the ball. Come on. Just let the defender's just going to turn around while he's trying to cover the other, Gabe Davis or whoever it was. He's just going to turn around and suddenly make a play on the ball. That's just not going to happen. He's not going to change who he's covering in the middle of the route and then suddenly make a spectacular play on the ball. As now they're looking to score a touchdown with 21 seconds left in the half here. We get the ball to start the second half, so if we could somehow hold them to a field goal here, even though they've got 2 timeouts left. Somehow Kevin Brewer makes a stop at the You'd have to think they might. Well, I mean, probably not going to run the ball. And now they're going to score. Okay. Jacoby Myers. 14 seconds is not enough to do. We could maybe try to take a shot and then maybe try to get into field goal range. I guess we're going to run this back, though. I want something for Ray Clayton here. Maybe just the 4 verticals play, but hope for a more accurate throw from Hendon Hooker. He's covered pretty well there. Yeah, it's going to get knocked down. Now there's only 5 seconds, so maybe we won't. We'll do this, and then maybe we have Amon-Ra St. Brown. Or we could take a shot to Dan Graham. Yeah, it's incomplete. Okay. We'll come out and play better in the second half. We maybe got a little too aggressive there at the end of the half. We probably could have kept the ball on the ground. Ended up with a field goal, and then it'd be 13-7. But since we turned it over, we are down. I want to keep running inside. I think defend the outside run still, probably. I really don't like that Hendon Hooker's in the game. I mean, we know what we get with him from all the time we had with him as a starter, and it's really not the best. As we just run the ball for a yard on 2 different plays. A total of a yard on 2 plays. Try to get it to Ray Clayton. He's going to make the catch. Hand it off to Gibbs again. It's only going to get 2. Gets the throw out to Gibbs. Is picked off. Picked off. That's a pick 6. Kenneth Murray Jr. 4 turnovers today, and of course not all of them have been Hendon Hooker. Gabriel Barkley had 2 interceptions early in the game. And now we've roughed the kicker. That wasn't my fault. I did not press anything on the controller on the extra point. Now it's just going to be out the back of the end zone. Get the ball at the 25. Now we're down multiple scores here. I'm going to launch one deep for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not deep enough, though. Couldn't get the ball out in front of him. Looks like Max Crosby's in the zone. I think I'm going to run the ball here on 2nd and 5. Try to anyway. It's a first down. Bring a guy in motion here. Hand it off again. So we're going to actually lose a yard on the play. I'm going to change the formation a bit here. Hand it off again on 2nd and 11. I just don't really trust Hendon Hooker. Which maybe isn't fair, but I feel like it's fair. Get it to Weber. Weber's going to have a first down. He's still going all the way down to the 34. I mean, Hendon Hooker's probably all right as long as we don't try to throw it too far down the field. His deep accuracy. No, short throws, he can do that. Get 5 there from Ray Clayton. Don't show Ray Clayton on the ground. I do not need Ray Clayton to get injured. If Ray Clayton gets hurt, our Super Bowl hopes are done. Like Ray Clayton or Jahmyr Gibbs, those are the 2 guys we need to stay healthy. And Jaden McPhee and Kevin Brewer. And probably at all of them. And my controller has disconnected because until this moment I have forgotten that my batteries were low. So I'm going to take a moment here to change the batteries in my controller. I kind of wanted them to run them until they were dead, but I did not expect them to go dead in the middle of a play here. I actually forgot they were low, but it's fine. Fourth and 1, though. And unfortunately, I think that it might be a better idea to just take the field goal. Although I think I've missed it. No? Okay. Like that probably should have been a miss. Luckily, Riley Patterson has actually developed and has really good kick accuracy. If that had been any further off, I think it's a miss. I think that was probably just good enough that we made it, but very easily could have been a miss. He has really good kick accuracy. His kick power is really good too. I just wish he had higher development trait, because normal for a kicker is not the best. There's a pitch. And Tyquan Scott going to get out there and make the tackle. He makes some plays every now and then. He's like our, I don't know. He's probably like our fourth corner. He's probably the third because Leon Irving's hurt. Or Leon Irving was hurt anyway. Said we don't have any injuries though, so maybe he's healthy. Did it reset the depth chart? Yeah, that's what it did. No, he's definitely hurt. Like, because he's not even in the depth chart. I know he's injured. Maybe they put him on IR. But I know he got hurt. Because I was saying in the last video that we probably will have him back for the playoffs, so. But anyway, Tyquan Scott's like our third corner. Fourth if Leon Irving were healthy. There's another nice run from Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got over 100 yards today. Gonna throw it away there. Was immediately gonna look for Ray Clayton, and he did not get out of his break quickly enough. So. Hand this one off to Gibbs. Gibbs has a first down. I think we just run the same play again. See if they can stop it. There's a big hole up the middle for Jahmyr Gibbs. We're down to the 25. Just looking for St. Brown underneath. That's only a yard. Hand it off to Gibbs once again. And he has done really well this game. 141 yards rushing. Would like to get him to find the end zone here. And he almost gets there. Down to the 1. I think we hurry up to the line here and just try to power in. And he's going to make the touchdown. And I think we're going to go for 2 here. I don't like the idea of bringing in Earl Bailey for the running play. But I think Gibbs' stamina is low. So we're going to try to run it here with Earl Bailey. And the offensive line opens up a big hole, and Earl Bailey's in for 2. The backup running back. And we have tied the game. Almost the end of the third quarter here. This game could still go either way. But I think the momentum has started to swing in our favor a little bit. Can our defense get another stop here? So, quarterback run. And there's a big gain out to the 48-yard line. Bierman. Was that 27 yards? And he's going to take it again. And Tyquan Scott is there. He's going to lose a yard. A little slow to get up, but he looks to be all right here, I think. Ed Oliver coming after him. He's going to try to throw the ball and just barely avoid a sack there. Would have been a huge loss. We've run more plays than them, and we have more yards than them rushing and passing. They really haven't thrown the ball a ton. And that one's picked by Tyquan Scott. He is making plays all over the place today. Keeping us in this game. 2 turnovers now for the Las Vegas Raiders. So we're in a screen pass with Gibbs. He can't get a block. And he's going to get about 6 yards. And he's going to get stopped on that one. Gibbs going to lose a yard. 3rd and 5. I think I'm actually going to run the ball here. Stopped at the line there. 4th and 6. At the 44. We can kick a 61-yard field goal. I want to see if Riley Patterson has the leg for it. Okay, there's no way that's good. Okay, it is. Okay. He just barely made it. I guess if your kick accuracy is good enough, you can miss on that a little bit. "61-yarder. This is probably the longest of his career at this point. Take a 24-21 lead here. There's a catch by Devontae Adams. There's another catch. Who was that? Jacoby Myers. Gets him down to the 40. There's a quick throw. They're going to pick up about 2. We're number 2 in the league in takeaways on the season. We have had 2 takeaways today. Of course, we've turned the ball over 4 times. Those first couple they didn't get anything out of. 3rd and 8 here now. Would be nice to get a sack here. Knock him out of field goal range. As the blitz is coming from the corner. That nickel blitz. Tyquan Scott once again. Making some big plays. Had the interception a minute ago. And now with a big sack to knock him out of field goal range. I don't know that they were really in field goal range anymore. Definitely not after the sack. 64 yards receiving, 149 yards rushing. And I don't want to do anything too aggressive here. I'd like to either just throw a screen pass or keep the ball on the ground with 5 minutes to go. Although I would have liked more out of that screen pass. So the clock's going to tick under 5 minutes now. Hand it off here. Now we're going to have to put the ball in the air on 3rd and 12. Although I don't want DBLNs. It's like the only play. We'll go verticals here. Hopefully Weber gets open. Throw it across my body here to Gibbs. Not an accurate pass. Hendon Hooker. If we'd have thrown that ball a little bit before we did, might have been a little more accurate. I think we were just too far to the side of the field there to throw it back over the middle. Only up a field goal here, and there's a run by Josh Jacobs. Gonna pick up 7. Just can't allow a touchdown here. If they tie the game, that's fine. You know. So they hand it off to Jacobs again. It's a first down. I mean, if they tie the game, I'm fine with that. I just do not want them to take the lead. That's going to actually end up being incomplete. Brian Branch on the coverage. That ball was knocked out at the very end. And 3rd and 10 now. This might be field goal range for him. It'd still be a pretty long one. That one's incomplete. Lagged a little bit on the recording maybe, but they're going to punt the ball. I'm not going to come after it. Just going to pause here because it was lagging a little bit on my recording software here. So I think it's fine now. They punted the ball though, so I think we'll just try to keep it on the ground and just try to pick up a couple of first downs and run out the rest of the clock. Really, that's probably a situation where they should have gone for it. So we go read option here with Hendon Hooker. He's going to get it to 3rd and inches and stay in bounds. So we're going to run this down to the 2-minute warning. We can run an awful lot of time off the clock here. Well, at the very least, we can make them start using their timeouts if we pick up the first down. Just going to hand this off to Gibbs. He's going to get enough. They're going to take their first timeout here. We still need to pick up another first down in order to run out the rest of the clock. We're going to have an injury timeout. Gabe Davis is hurt. Hopefully that's nothing serious, but more importantly, that's going to make us use a timeout. Gibbs is going to get up a few more yards. And now it's 3rd and 6. And do we dare try to put the ball in the air here? I think I want to keep it on the ground and try to make them use that last timeout. Gibbs is going to get close to a first down. Gabe Davis has a foot sprain. I want to keep him out. It's 4th and 1 now. And I think I'm going to go for it. If we pick up the first down, we've put the game away. I don't like this play, though. I'm going to call a timeout. Go something from our game plan here. We're definitely a run inside. Probably an inside zone. If we punt the ball here, they have, I mean, plenty of time to come down and, maybe even score a touchdown in the game. We're going to hand it off. Gibbs with a big first down. And that's going to put the game away. We can now comfortably just take a knee. We're going to hang on and win 24-21, but this was a scary game. Gabriel Barkley's hurt. I don't know We'll see after this game ends when we're going to have him back, but hopefully it's not a serious injury. Even like 4 weeks, as long as we can hang on to our #1 seed and not have to play in the first round of the playoffs, I think if we can at least have him back for our first playoff game, that would help. But if he's out for multiple weeks, it's probably going to be a heavy dose of Jahmyr Gibbs. We're going to run out the rest of the clock here. We don't have to take another knee. I might just for the hell of it, but this was a tough game, and this could be who we look to play in the Super Bowl. Not sure. I'll take a knee here with 1 second. Why not? But we're going to hang on and win here. This was a tough game. Probably our toughest win of the season. Raiders are a tough team, and I wouldn't mind seeing them in the Super Bowl. Douglas Pearman, 13 for 22, 121, touchdown and a pick. Hendon Hooker was 9 for 16, 99 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. Fairly similar numbers. And obviously Hendon Hooker had 1 more pick and didn't throw the ball quite as much. Gabriel Barkley, 2 for 4, 2 picks. But I like what Gabriel Barkley brings to the table. I know he didn't play well to start the game. Jahmyr Gibbs, 37 rushes for 180 yards, 1 touchdown, and no runs more than 20 yards. Still averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Josh Jacobs averaged 7.9 yards per carry. He was a problem. He had a 41-yard run. Only 15 rushes for 119 yards. If they'd have thrown the ball 6 less times and run it with him, they'd have probably won this game. Hendon Hooker scrambled a couple of times. I think had a read option play. Pearman also ran the ball a couple of times. Had a few nice runs. Receiving for us, Jahmyr Gibbs had 6 catches. Ray Clayton caught the ball twice. Weber had a few catches. His longer one was when Gabriel Barkley was still in the game. We just didn't really have much of a passing game once Hendon Hooker got in. And I mean, that's really because we tried to focus on running the ball. Several guys with 2 tackles for loss. Ed Oliver, Kirby Joseph with 1. Malcolm Rodriguez, 2 sacks, 1 for Ed Oliver. Half a sack for Tyquan Scott, half a sack for Aiden Hutchinson. Tyquan Scott with the pick did real well. He was my player of the game. He played excellent. Malcolm Rodriguez forced a fumble recovered by Aiden Hutchinson. And then, of course, Riley Patterson with what ended up being the game-winning field goal, 61 yards. He kicked 3 today. He was really the difference in the game. I don't know how that 61-yard field goal went through. It probably shouldn't have. But kicking sliders are on default, so anyone who says it's rookie difficulty has obviously never played on rookie difficulty because you don't have games that close on rookie difficulty. Rookie difficulty, you're going to blow them out 200 to nothing. So, yeah, we did have the success on the ground. It was a key to the game. Jahmyr Gibbs will have defensive tackle. Jahmyr Gibbs, that makes sense. We'll have +5 break tackle and carry for the next 2 games. Okay. linemen will have better run blocking as well. Okay, that helps. Are we gonna get Gabriel Barkley back for the next game? I don't see anything that says there's a new injury. We have a breakout linebacker challenge. Let's look at the injury report here. So we are going to get Gabriel Barkley back. That's good news. And then Leon Irving is out for 2 more weeks. I knew he was injured. So we're going to get him back for the playoffs. But Gabriel Barkley's back and healthy. We'll have him for the Cardinals game. And then we'll be taking on the Giants next week, who are not a playoff team right now. Where are the Giants at in the standings? They're 6-9. Okay. So the last 2 games should be hopefully fairly simple as we take on Arizona, who's 5-10, and the Giants, who are currently 6-9. Hopefully we can finish 16-1. You look at that standings in the NFC North, and you just see us and then a 5-10 Packers team at number 2. So that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully we can keep our first round bye here and then make a run in the playoffs. But we will see fairly soon. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.